All right, guys, so you can see behind me my apartment. Let me give you a quick tour, but also I want to kind of talk to you about my experience so far and this whole journey of me being an undergraduate student at the University of Virginia. Crazy, never thought I'd be here, but here we are. So let me explain just a little bit. Let me get a little bit more comfortable. So I want to sit down and talk with you guys just for a little bit. I am here at my apartment. I am moving out. So I actually already finished my first year at the University of Virginia. So it's crazy as an undergraduate to actually be done with my first year because this has been a long process in the making, just because I didn't, I'm not a high school student that's like going to university. If you guys know a little bit about me, I went into the military right after high school. So I was in the US Navy for 5 years. After that, I traveled for a couple months. Basically, I traveled for 9 months. When I finished my traveling and I returned to Virginia, I ended up at a community college. Loved my experience there. Only did 2 semesters because then COVID happened. So I definitely didn't go back. And then that's when I started acting and booking gigs. And then, my life was kind of based around my acting work. So that's also something else that I do. But during that time, I did a program called Warrior Scholar Project, WSP. So it's a nonprofit that helps veterans go back to school, and you kind of make that transition a little bit easier. So I did a seminar for a week long at Georgetown University. And while I was there, I was basically motivated to reapply for a program that I had applied for once before and I had gotten rejected. But you know what? That motivation helped, and I reapplied, got the program, and now I'm here at the University of Virginia. So I'm here with the Veterans Posse program, which unfortunately got disbanded right after I joined. So, it just kind of was meant to be that I got that program. I'm here now. And being from Virginia, I know what it means to go to the University of Virginia. So super happy on how everything kind of worked out. And if you have any questions about that, let me know. If you're a veteran kind of transitioning and want a support system with WSP, so Warrior Scholar Project. So that's a little bit of how I got here. And now because I am a veteran, I get some benefits that regular undergraduate students wouldn't actually have. So I have basically first dibs for classes. I have priority when it comes to choosing where I want to live. So right now I'm in a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment, and it's not far at all from grounds or campus. So, it's that much easier because I feel like living off grounds, off campus is kind of annoying. So, it just makes it a lot easier to live near grounds. So here we are. I'm going to give you the tour in just a little bit, but like I told you, I want to explain just because I didn't do it this first year to vlog and, vlog my experience just because, it is a lot to take in when you're first year at the University of Virginia. You have your classes, which luckily I've done well enough. I will say I could do better, but I'm learning how to be a student. So we're gonna kick ass next semester, which I told you guys that I'm going to go overseas. So we're gonna kick ass overseas. And I can't wait to show you guys. I really can't wait to show you guys my adventures overseas. Like I told you guys, I do have priority. So I was in talks with the university of getting it was a 2-bedroom and I was gonna have a roommate, but luckily last minute something opened up and I was like, you know what, maybe my first year I don't actually want a roommate, just because it's such a hassle already to kind of move around and then to have a horrible roommate situation, it's just something I didn't want to do. And I've heard the horror stories already. So I'm blessed and fortunate to be in a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom. I am using the GI Bill. So the GI Bill is paying for my rent. Basically, they give me a stipend. This apartment, I am paying 1,000, it was 1,070, and now it went up to like 1,100 something. I forget what the price is. I won't be living here next semester, so I thought I was gonna be here like, the whole time, because you can kind of like live here during the summer if you want. But this summer, because I am going overseas, I terminated my lease, and luckily I didn't have to pay or anything because I had already started another lease. But because, I got onto that program, I got accepted, they were like, okay, cool, that's fine. And they're gonna give somebody else this apartment. But like I said, I am using the GI Bill to cover my rent. So every month, and that's only during the months that I am going to school. So like during the summer, unless I have classes, I pay out of my pocket, right? But this summer, I actually am gonna have a job here on grounds. I'm going to be an orientation leader, so that's pretty exciting. I'll be welcoming the new students that are coming to the University of Virginia. Because the scholarship that I got, the Posse Veterans Program, is a leadership scholarship, orientation leader kind of adds to that, where I am being a leader. I am going out of my way to welcome students. So I think it's just something that, of course, I should do, right? I was nominated for this position as an orientation leader. And you know what? I thought, why not? Why not do it? Why not meet as many people here while, I'm going about it as being a student? So yes, I am an older student here at the University of Virginia as a first year. It's been, luckily I've had a lot of support from mentors, from friends, from family, but also from, the new generation. Like, they think it's kind of cool that, I've lived this whole life and then I'm back at school. It's somewhere, like I said, that I didn't really think I would end up. I did join the military to actually go back to school and have it paid for. But now that I'm here, it's, of course, all these things that come up, and I'm like, do I belong here? Am I doing a good job? How can I do better? But at the same time, with all the support that I've had, I'm glad to be here, and I'm fortunate for that. I know this is supposed to be a tour video, and I know it's kind of getting long, but it also works as an update video for you guys. So let me do the tour now though, okay? Okay, as you walk in, you're greeted with the kitchen area. You have a nice little closet space here. So you see, we do get the stove, sink area, you get your cabinet. So pretty spacious. Then you get over here, and it is the living room situation. So it is furnished. So luckily I don't have to move this stuff around because my car is packed right now, let me tell you. So you do get furniture, air conditioning. I am on the first floor, so this is my view from out here. And then let me turn it around. So you see we have couches, dining room table, and I did have this place nice and decorated. As you can tell, kind of got carried away with the stickers, but I had a nice wall here of Salvadoran locations. So over here we have the bedroom, nice size bed. We get storage space over here. And then we do have more storage with this closet. So pretty spacious room. We have some more closets over here. And this, I don't really want to turn this on because it's really loud, but this is the restroom. The fan is just kind of loud. So this is what you get here. You can see it is pretty spacious for one person. It's exactly what I needed. Yeah, so like I said, this is exactly what I needed. Everything is included. So internet, trash, water, electricity. So I don't have to pay for anything else other than the rent cost, which I already told you what it was, $1,070. And it's gonna go up by a little bit, but you know, that's for another semester to worry about. So this one is called Copeley. There isn't that much housing actually here at the University of Virginia, and right now we're going through a housing problem with the second years that have already been here. They're kind of out of luck if they can't find a place to live. And then, you know, so many people, prices here in Charlottesville, crazy compared to almost Northern Virginia, which is 2 hours away near DC. So expensive, and it's gonna get more expensive. You guys know how that is. So, I mean, luckily for me, I have that stipend that pays for my living here in Charlottesville. And like I told you, I am a first year, so I'll be here for 3 more years until I complete my undergraduate. And if I decide to continue with other programs and degrees, we'll see, we will see. But I also wanna show you outside, and then the laundry room, which is right nearby. But like I told you, the name of this apartment is Copeley. So actually this is graduate housing. So in my case scenario, it's kind of different because, you know, undergrads don't get to live here. This is one of the perks that came with actually, you know, being in the military. They know I'm an adult. I'm way older than 17, 18 years old. So I have this perk of being able to live at graduate housing. Okay, so I'm an undergraduate living at graduate housing. Okay, so yeah, this is one of the perks I have. I don't want to live further away from campus grounds. So yeah, no, that's what we're doing. We're gonna live close by. So I do get a bus to go to my classes. Okay, so I do take a bus to get to my classes, and then also just to get to wherever I need to get to. But I will, when I come back, I will be vlogging some of that. Okay, so some of my experiences, and then, you know, my classes, and then, you know, let you know how that goes. If you have any other questions, or you guys want me to do kind of a Q&A on the University of Virginia, I can do that. So leave that in the comment section. Guys, if you're still here also, don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. As I walk out, this is my view. Okay, and then you can see my car is down there, all packed up and ready to go. But I did want to show you the laundry room is right down here. Somebody was down there, so I didn't want to disturb them. But it's actually only 1 washer, 1 dryer. Luckily, we've made it work. I haven't had too much, I haven't had any problems with, like, you know, this whole apartment complex, which is 8 rooms, 8 apartments, using the same laundry. So, like, you know, it's been fine. I still have to turn in the keys to this place because tomorrow's a deadline, but tomorrow I'm flying out to California for a couple of days. So wanted to make this last vlog here. I had a great time living here. I might actually come back, but it'll probably be at another apartment in this same area. So once I move in there, I'll probably also do another tour and then show you guys how I decorate. I keep it simple though, just because moving in and out of these apartments is kind of annoying. But yeah, guys, I hope you liked the video. I will be making more, so stay tuned. But until the next video, guys, take care. Bye.